Can you describe your first day or your first moments here?
The first moment is that we went to the office and we got to know our colleagues. We had some introduction to the work we were going to do and to the work of the office.
It wasn't kind of weird moment or weird atmosphere or uncomfortable moment. Not at all. We were integrated fast on. Even if I wasn't speaking too much, it was.
Yes, and also one thing about the first moments that we got to know each other because we didn't know each other before.
Can you make a description of your project?
Yes. So the title of our EVS project is Get Informed, Be Active.
Yes. So we worked in and we are still working at the Info Center Sega. It's the first Info Center in Macedonia, so it's a new project. That's 3 years old, I think.
Yes.
Our project was to promote the international mobility and to inform the Macedonian people that they can have experiences also abroad, at school, but also in volunteering for free.
Yes.
So it costs nothing, and it's long-term experience, as we are doing there. So it was also that the purpose to share as example, but also working in the info center, that they have opportunities.
Yes.
In Macedonia.
Yes. And also the other purpose with this sharing the EU opportunities to young people in Macedonia was to share our own culture, so the French culture.
So first, why did you do an EVS, and what will you take with you? Go back in France.
I chose to do an EVS, and it's really linked to my professional path. I would say in what I want to work afterwards. Actually, I have finished my studies before coming here, and I chose the EVS because I wanted to complete my academic studies, I would say. So I studied European project management. So for me it was interesting to do an EVS, so I could be not the person who was managing the project, but the person involved in the project. Though I know in what I want to work, I was not completely sure about that, and I wanted to make a pause, but not only with my studies, but in my life. I wanted to take some time to think about my choices in life, and to be sure that what I want to do when I go back to France. So because obviously it's not always very easy to make this kind of choices, and the EVS is a space where you have time to think, to reflect on your life. You have to have time to make your choices for the future, and you meet people, and you have the opportunity to attend trainings where some people help you to think on that, to reflect on your experience as an EVS, but also on your personal life and maybe your future professional life. So that helped me a lot, actually. Now I can say that it was very useful for me.
You had the occasion to move a bit in Macedonia, in the country.
Yes.
So more generally, what do you think now about Macedonia?
I think I can say it's a very beautiful country. I love the landscapes are wonderful. The lake in Ohrid, Metka in Skopje, and just in Prilep already. Just to go on to visit Marcos Tower, to walk around the streets, to see the snow also in winter. It was very cold, but very nice to see. I think it's Macedonia should be more known, I think, in Europe, at least, because people could come to see this beautiful country that is not enough well known, actually, I think, in Europe. So we will start first about what you remember about your EVS, what you want to say about it. Why did you do an EVS also?
why I decided to do an EVS. First, I think it's because I wanted to do a break in my studies, and I really needed to go abroad and to have experiences abroad for what I'm studying. I'm studying anthropology, and it's to give an example. When I was in my master degree the last year, all my promotion, all of them they had experiences 2 years or 3 years, even more, abroad, and not me. I was the only one just going at university, and I wanted also to go out of university. So that way I decided to do an EVS to discover other things, but to discover other things in a completely different way. Yes.
And so how was your experience as an EVS here in Prilep?
Perfect. No, I mean it's a bit complicated because it's 8 months. It's 8 months, and it's hard to say anything about 8 months in like that in 30 seconds. But anyway, it's a really good experience. And even if you have some problems, you are just learning off, and you have to go further every time. So when I came there, I was stressed by the language first, and secondly because I was far from home for the first time of my life. But finally, everything how to say, went well. So I'm really happy for that.
And Macedonia, what do you think about Macedonia?
No. I wanted to say something in Macedonian, but it's quite hard now. About Macedonia, it's the same for everything. I didn't know anything about Macedonia. I didn't even know where it was on the map. I remember that time with my sending organization, we were reading the paper, and I asked where is Macedonia, and we took a map to know exactly. So I didn't know. Of course I knew the Macedonia by the way of the antiquity, but I'm happy to have discovered something completely different from France. So for me it's just perfect. Everything is very beautiful, and it's a really nice country, and the food is perfect also. So Macedonia, no, I don't regret at all.
Do you have moments or things or facts that you remember from the EVS?
A lot, too much. That's the problem.
Too many, yes.
Yes. First, it's not the work environment. I want to focus on the social integration, not only with the locals, the Macedonians there, even if, of course, yes, but with the other volunteers, the other EVS that we met 1 month after. We didn't know that they were there, and the Peace Corps also. So that's, of course, as foreigners, you go first with the other foreigners.
Yeah, that's the good thing about being in an international environment, that you get to know so many different cultures. It's really interesting. Me, about the integration, still I will maybe talk a bit more about the local people, because as we said, also we were very well integrated to the local community. And one person that is for us both was very influential in our EVS, in our moments in Macedonia, is our Macedonian teacher. We got quite close to her, and she told us a lot of things, first Macedonian, but about the history, about how Macedonians live. We were invited to her house. We could taste local food, and it was the perfect sharing, actually, of our culture and her own culture.
And what are your plans after the EVS?
Start.
Okay. As I already told in the video, I'm going to come back to France and try to find a work. So that's the main plan so far. I have already had a lot of experience abroad, outside of France, so I think I'm going to, for a moment, stop to go abroad and to look for a job. I think I have accumulated enough experience to pretend to find a job in international European environments in France, I hope. And the EVS actually was a very good conclusion of all my studies and experience abroad. So yeah, that's the plan, to find a job in France now.
Me also, but just for 6 months, no more. I will remain my study. It was the plan before, so I will continue on that way. I will remain my study, and I have just to find a job for 6 months, continue to play music also, and but I'm really optimistic. I'm not scared to go back. I'm not scared to not have something planned exactly. to not plan exactly, and I think I can move on less stressed than before, and just go, and we will see.
Okay.
We will see. And as we think with Elodie, it's kind of crossroads. Millie told us that, so I think it was the best word. It's a crossroad. DVS. A lot of people used to do that when they don't know where they are exactly, and it's open for that kind of people. It's not doing volunteering or be involved in organization. No, the way of DVS, and I think it's written also like that in the Youth in Action project. It's more to learn about yourself and to reintegrate people who are a bit lost, as we were actually, as we were.
So do yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So you can find information there.
Okay. Thank you.